It is time for some football. Welcome into Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Oh, my son.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Nix from the gun. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Denver.
This might be a free play for him. He puts some juice on a deep throw. His first throw is an interception. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Offsides call helps him out. It's only 5 yards to go now on 1st down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like...
And he's going to have a touchdown! We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! 70 Timberwolves! Ready!
Go play action here. It's Milrow. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
70 Timberwolves!
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the 1st time. Nice run across the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chain. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Knicks now on first and 10. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Knicks, quick out wide, complete. Trying to beat him on the quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. It's Knicks out of the pistol. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Seahawks with Torrey Horton back deep to return this. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And hey, we see a lot of the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Milrow. Passes into the arms of Pat Surtain. Intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Broncos.
Knicks with it on first. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Out of this shotgun, a give to A-Chain. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up with a loss of yards.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because
a lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. This Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the jump.
They've got first down from the 31.
Get it. Ready.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Brings up second and 7.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll be set up second and 7. Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19 Lions.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Broncos first down.
On first down, it's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up, first and goal here. They put a receiver in motion right. And he gets in, touchdown! The Broncos can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown! Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
First down throw here from Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Working quickly here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70.
36-yard line.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Netting on the slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Walker on first down. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally taken down at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Will Rowe from the gun. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he has it down in the 8-yard line on the play.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
The right side, and Dobbs has it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Broncos at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Handoff running left, A-Chain. Into the second level past the 30. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
He rolls to his right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jump on that opportunity.
And they'll to stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
18, gotta be lying. Ready.
Throwing here, Milrow escapes the pocket. Will wind up and hit to deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
18, run. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's Milrow. Flush down out to his left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Off the play fake, Milrow. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Milrow throwing on third down. Left, he's got Arroyo. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Ready. Press on 80.
Trying for it is Walker. That's the first and more inside the 45. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. Good play action here. It's Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Myers' kick is good. And they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
70 Timberwolf.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he is down to the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ready. 7 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Milrow with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally setting up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
This is Walker on second. Still has room inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Broncos 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Reek Woolen. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Once more, it's Nix. He's got it to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Nix now on first and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. It's It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Working quickly here.
18, find in.
First down. First and 10.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Ready, break.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running left, here's Walker. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. On the move, headed right. Brought in close to the 8. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
First and goal. Here's Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Milrow now to throw. Getting out to his left. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks making a 16-point ball game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead.
Broncos 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
Nix off the play action. Taken in by Pierce. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 47. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
76, go.
Walker now from the gun. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Milrow from the gun. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Here's Milrow to throw. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Trying to run it with Walker. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Nix with it on 1st. They drop this down to 18. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
2nd and 8. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Nix from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Chased out to his right. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And they pick him off again. And the Seahawks have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's 2nd down coming up.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. So they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Working quickly here.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd
another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line and looking to tack on 2 more. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
The Broncos will line up.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. Force that to his right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Bronco. Tag.
Handoff running left. Walker. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Complete over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 22. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
The Seahawks, 1st down.
Cavalier.
At the 14-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
48. Broncos, 27. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Yet again, it's Jefferson. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stephanie, 18 Cardinal, 19, 18. Mustang, 19. 18, Rattler, 18, go.
They're going to pass it here. Into the hands of Horton, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Good for a Seattle Seahawks.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cowboy 80.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long.
Ready, ready, ready.
Running it after the penalty. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Come on. Cougar 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
Gain of 16 yards.
70 Lions.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Quickly to Watson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Broncos corral it. He's off to the races. He cuts to the right, finds open field. And we get a turnover on our game's final play, Brock, as with that, our time has run out. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. Oh, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense